I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Chicago Bulls. Harden has a wide-open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
And Levine. Here we go. And then Levine with the jam.
You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. He has endless ups.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Right side, ball. Here he goes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just an amazing ball handler. Sometimes balls move with the rock, flat out unguardable.
Back to Harden. Vucevic with the block. Levine inside the three-point line. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Kick out to Levine. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And Vucevic with the layup.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now, here is Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Levine with it. Guarded now by Irving. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Williams. DeRozan surveying the D. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And Greg, with over a decade you had the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
2 minutes.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Bulls leading by 4. Ball with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
New group in for the Nets.
Bulls dance team. Make some noise.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Outside Irving. And Vucevic pulls it down.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
DeRozan's shot is off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, and we'll see what, or if anything has changed this year. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field's a little more even.
Kyrie Irving.
The shot's good.
Yeah, and this is the role for Irving. A natural scorer who understands when the mid-range J opens up, he has to fire.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. .30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Marcus Aldridge.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Mills. A miss that time. Would have put him up. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And the second quarter will get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here's Vucevic. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brooklyn trailing. Now Harden. He has 7. High post, KD. 6 on the shot clock. They double team KD. And here's Mills from the arc.
Patrick Mills.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
James Johnson.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
KD with it. Williams picks him up. Millsap a screen. Over Williams. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Levine. Paul with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Nets with the lead. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Bulls ball. Chicago timeout call. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable. Substitution for the Bulls, Alice A. Johnson. Derek.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Javante Green.
Pass to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Back to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1. The three from Harden. They get it back. Driving the lane. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Harden's got 9.
So gifted at getting inside and finishing. All Harden needs is a little wiggle room, and he takes off.
The kick out to Ball. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Durant with it. Jones covering. Nifty move. Oh, the jam by Durant.
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant. Never ceases to amaze.
That one falls.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Griffin. And Ball with the block.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Boss length allows him to make a difference on this.
DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Durant, that's good.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And it's Ball penetrating. Outside, Jones fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Durant. He takes it in. Shoots over DeRozan. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Assisted by
Smart dish by Durant. Giving it away to a guy with the quality.
Inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
And that's an
foul.
aggressive take there by
Second
DeRozan.
team
And no doubt the coaches will
That's a
appreciate his
9-point
ability to attack the defense.
DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
On its way from Irving for 2. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
With the score, the Bulls 21, the Nets 24.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. I love how he plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way he passed and tried to make sure that we would point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas. They felt like that.
For three, Harris. Doesn't go that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
These dunks, I mean, they get you really excited about watching. This future is indeed very bright.
The three from Harden. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And LaVine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Left side, Harris. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another three.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Like, we forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. I mean, that's a great fight.
Vucevic down low. Shoots over Griffin. And it's Vucevic missing. Nets leading by 7. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
For 3.
Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Pass to Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. White looking around. Takes the three. Left side, DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. LaVine wide open. Offline with this three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Vucevic down low. Goes back up. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn.
Coming out of the court.
And here are the Nets.
And get loud.
They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Irving. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Bulls trailed by 11. Out left of the wing. To the inside. Vucevic. And the shot goes down. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open. I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
From outside the arc, sinks the triple. He has 7.
And Zoe is feeling it, no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
.35 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Claxton. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Quality play. Irving with a nice setup. It's something he's been working on to do more the last couple of years.
Back to Levine. Deep. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Irving with the ball. Outside Aldridge. Here's Mills. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far.
It's the fourth.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Brooklyn has possession. Left side, KD. Lays it up and banks it in. KD's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Brooklyn. Pass to DeRozan. Tries a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Shoots over DeRozan. And here's Mills. Outside for KD. Shoots. 6 to shoot. Here's Millsap. And the layup is good. Millsap's got his first basket of the night.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
Down low. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Basketball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Millsap. Outside, KD. Millsap trying to get open. And that one drops for him. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Here's DeRozan. Driving inside.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
From deep, Harden. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. Ball's running. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Brooklyn ball.
Nets leading by 12. Now Harden. Softly drops in the floater.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
DeRozan in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Deep 2 from Ball. That shot off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Lets the 3 fly. Harden missing again.
2 minutes remaining in the
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Lonzo Ball with the 3.
Lonzo Ball.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting this shot. It will only improve his confidence.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter.
For the Nets.
Harden scanning the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic.
No question, James Harden is one of the league's most elite scoring talents. I mean, how else does a guy put together multiple back-to-back NBA scoring champion titles?
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here's Vucevic, and Griffin sends it back. On the wing, Irving. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort. He squares up and sinks it. And the Nets lead by 15. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Levine with it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Brooklyn ball. Now into the lineup for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, James Johnson.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this.
Big bank need racks on me.